Welcome back now to On the Menu and California's wine country, where good food is very much a part of the scene. Visitors may come to see the wineries and relax in the beautiful surroundings, but the real enjoyment for many folks is sampling the area's many wonderful restaurants. It's not unusual for Chef Peter Hall to find farm-fresh ingredients just showing up at the back door of Star's Oakville Cafe.
Yes, we just picked all these this morning within the last hour and a half.
Today, it's a surprise delivery of tiny round cucumbers and terrific tomatoes from a nearby Napa Valley farm.
They're great. All right, you got a deal. Okay.
Thank you.
So there's a lot of concentration of that going on in the Napa Valley because this is a focus of food and wine, and what can be, what's more better than that?
Everywhere we've gone, the food is fantastic. Like you've died and gone to heaven, you know?
California's wine country has become a mecca for food lovers.
Of course, food and wine go hand in hand, but this is a foodie's paradise here in the Napa Valley.
Even professional chefs come here for inspiration.
Wine country represents to this country what the Loire Valley did to France, or what the Tuscan area represents to Italy. It is where the grapes grow, it's where the vegetables grow, it's where the lamb is raised. So there's a high level of interest in living and eating and drinking well, and so it's just a little more advanced.
Each year at Cakebread Cellars, the winery hosts the American Harvest Workshop, a cook and learn camp of sorts for chefs and food producers from around the U.S.
And all of a sudden, what was a great wine and what was a great meal now becomes a memory.
From classroom to kitchen, it's a celebration of the senses focused on Napa Valley food and wine.
Every time I get together with the chef, I'd be lying if I tell you I didn't learn something every time.
What's going on around here? I mean, you can't beat it. You have everything at your disposal. The best wine, some of the best foods, the best restaurants, people who are knowledgeable about food.
I like it so much I moved here.
Jan Birnbaum, originally from Louisiana, now operates Catahoula, a restaurant in the historic Napa Valley town of Calistoga.
We call it Southern-inspired American.
Also inspired by the beauty and bounty of this region, Chef Andrew Sutton's creative menus at Auberge du Soleil. How about a shrimp cocktail? Or tomato gazpacho salad.
And then the flowers are actually a garlic flower, which gives you a nice hint of the garlic that goes well with the tomatoes. A little bit of basil, real simple, not over manipulated, something that we really value here as a culinary team. It's our stage, and people come here for that stage, and it's nice to have an interested audience.
And in the little town of Yountville, Thomas Keller, who used to be a big city chef in New York and Los Angeles.
It's the kind of people that come into this area, into Yountville and into Napa Valley, that are interested in food and wine, that make it so satisfying as a chef, because those are the people you want to cater to. Those are the people that either they know about what you're doing or they want to learn about what you're doing. You have that fennel for me, JJ?
And what Chef Keller is doing at the French Laundry is lavishing his guests with small portions of big flavors in meticulously prepared multi-course dinners.
Well, my personal food philosophy is trying to extract as much flavor using the freshest ingredients as possible and giving the customer something that they're going to be satisfied with and remember.
And since the standards for food and wine are pretty high here in wine country, the local grocery aims to please sophisticated palates too.
Yes, we really do.
Just one look at the cheeses in the Oakville grocery tells you customers demand something extra.
We probably right now have about 80 cheeses in the case, and they do change and rotate throughout the year depending on the season.
Meanwhile, back at the Cakebread Cellars, isn't that Mario Andretti sitting with Jack Cakebread? Dinner is taking shape as visiting chefs collaborate in the kitchen.
I love when a plan comes together.
And course after course, from rabbit with country mashed potatoes to Napa Valley lamb. Palates couldn't have been more pleased.
Let's do it again. Thanks very much.
And coming up next on the menu, what else is in and eating out? We'll have the latest in taste trends today.
They want something special. They want a good meal. They want good food, well prepared.